Daniel tried to act normal for 2 days, but fear consumed him. He barely ate. Barely slept. He watched Jeanette with paranoid eyes, terrified she would expose his secret. But fate moved faster. One afternoon, Mr. David was searching for business files in Daniel's drawer when he found the DNA test. He stormed into the living room, shaking with rage. "Daniel, what is the meaning of this?" His voice echoed through the mansion. Daniel froze. Jeanette stood behind Mr. David, silent and unreadable. "You are not my son," Mr. David thundered. Daniel dropped to his knees. "It was my mother. She lied, I didn't know." "Liar!" Mr. David roared, pointing to the door. "Get out of my house. Now." Daniel looked at Jeanette, begging for help, but she only tilted her head. Security dragged Daniel out. The gates shut behind him. But Jeanette didn't celebrate. Because she knew. Her own secret was still out there. 3 weeks later, Daniel returned to the gates shouting, "She's not who you think she is. She used me. She's dangerous." Jeanette watched from the balcony, heart pounding. Mr. David chased Daniel away. But doubt had already entered the old man's mind. Then one night, "Madam, please come," the butler cried. He handed Jeanette a phone. Her blood turned cold. It was the video. Her and Daniel. Posted online. Shared everywhere. "But he deleted it," she whispered. "Someone else must have saved it," the butler said. Whispers filled the mansion like smoke. Mr. David sat in silence for a long time, staring at the video as if it was a knife. When he finally looked at her, his eyes were shattered. "Jeanette, how could you? You were my wife." Jeanette fell to her knees. "Please, let me explain." "Explain what?" he whispered painfully. "That you betrayed me with him. That you used my home for lies." His voice cracked. And Jeanette knew she had lost him forever. Within 24 hours. The servants stopped respecting her. Her influence was gone. Gossip spread everywhere. Lawyers were called. Divorce papers were drawn. Mr. David gave her a choice. "Leave quietly, or I will ruin you publicly." Broken and exhausted, Jeanette packed her bags and left the mansion she once controlled. Not as a queen, but as a fallen woman. Daniel tried to return when the scandal spread, thinking Mr. David would forgive him. But the old man had no mercy left. "You both betrayed me. Stay away from this house." Daniel lost everything. The wealth, the name, the home, the future. Jeanette moved into a small apartment far from the city. She found a quiet job. Lived day by day. Avoided anyone who recognized her face from the leaked video. Every night, she lay awake thinking about the mansion. The power. The revenge. And how it all slipped away. In the end, she lost everything. Daniel lost everything. Mr. David lost everyone. Jeanette learned the hardest truth. When revenge becomes your fuel, it eventually burns you too. Cheating doesn't solve a problem, it creates a bigger one.